Welcome to Brain Vision.
Pollution and optimal goal. Some might say yes, because ultimately all pollution has a social cost, and we should avoid all social costs. So that's a pretty simple argument. We shouldn't incur unnecessary costs that nobody is responsible for at the end of the day. Or there's another argument that's based on a market graph. So we'll draw our market graph, not our market graph, I'm sorry, our social cost graph. And this uses the concept of diminishing marginal returns, and that's our marginal social benefit. And so there's diminishing marginal returns because for every additional unit of air pollution reduce or water pollution we reduce, we get less and less benefit. Taking the first ton of pollution out of a lake is not as beneficial as taking the last ton out of the lake because it affects the environment less. And so there's less of a benefit. Um, then we also have the marginal social cost. Now, this is the cost for every additional unit that we put in. So the first unit of that you pollute into a lake is probably not going to be that bad. The second ton is going to be worse and worse and worse. And so what we see here is this point, and this is the socially optimal point where we should be. And you may ask, why wouldn't we want to be here? After all, the marginal social benefit here is still positive, right? And the reason for that is that if you look at these two curves, the marginal social cost at this point is higher than the marginal social benefit. And that's true for any point beyond the equilibrium. So for every additional unit of trash we take out, it's going to cost us more and we're going to have less benefit. And ultimately, the social cost is going to be greater than the social benefit. So we're actually harming the environment and harming our spaces more. So at the end of the day, so zero pollution may not be an ideal goal because the social cost would be much greater than the social benefit. And so that's the economic argument as to why zero pollution doesn't usually